This is Rowan Storm, and you can see her other clip that we have just made too about her instruments. This one we're asking her what she would say to other young women who want to be musicians.
Well, I would say the first thing is that there needs to be a passion. And in my case, I became involved with Middle Eastern music in the beginning when I was about 17 or 18 years old in Hollywood, California, and my family had just moved from the East Coast. And so I was kind of struggling to find my balance in Hollywood and in a culture in which everything is kind of a stage prop.
Right.
You know, you just don't know what's real.
Right.
And as a teenager, I was like struggling to find something real, and I found myself at a concert of classical Persian music. And I sat there in that event, and I just was literally blown away. I was just blown away. And something real in that music. I don't know what it is. There's something real in that music, and it left such a powerful thing inside me that was more like a spiritual awakening. It wasn't like, oh, I have to go learn about Persian music. That was part of it, but more important was this kind of like, oh, wow, there is something worth living for, and there is something real. And whatever it is, it's mysterious, and I don't know anything about it, but it gave me a reason to kind of like get excited about this thing. There's kind of a general idea, oh, you're a woman? Oh, that's cute.
Right.
Oh, you're American? Oh, that's cute. You can play our music. That's cute.
Right.
So a lot of times what I get a sort of a universal reaction from different cultures when I'm involved in their events. And they both admire me because I know something about their music. And they're also kind of like suspicious a little bit. Like, what's going on here? You know?
Right.
How come? You know, and it's kind of weird, you know. I feel like I'm a pink elephant in a group of, you know,
right,
horses or something. I don't know. For a young woman who really is having a passion, I think that that's what you need. Because if you just sort of like the music, it's all right, I think I'll do this. I don't think that's enough to take someone through all the obstacles. Because I think in anything, when you're really serious about something, what's that quote that says, when you're really committed, the universe conspires to open up doors. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I don't remember exactly the quote, but it's really like that. When you really are committed and you say to yourself, okay, I love this so much that I'm willing to go through discomfort. And most of us don't want to be uncomfortable. We choose comfort over following our dream.
Right.
So I would say if you're willing to be uncomfortable for the sake of your dream, that's what's required. You need to have the passion, and you need to be willing to be uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Understanding that there's a purpose for that, and that you get beyond it. So after all these years, I've been a professional musician for 30 years, and you know, all along that path, it's been, you know, one struggle after another, and then you break through to a different level, and then you struggle on that plane, and then you struggle again, and you struggle with your own practicing. And you struggle with, you know, the talking in my own mind comes. I think that's one of the worst things, actually, is my own view. Because I notice when I see a woman coming on a stage, or when I see a woman going to play an athletic, whatever, I notice in myself there's a voice that says, you got to be kidding. That's the scariest thing.
Right. Is
to notice that, oh my goodness, you know, it's the unconscious, I don't know, the unconscious sort of like agreement with the mass concept in the world that women are not as valuable as men.
Right.
You know? And even, you know, but again, the scariest thing is that I have that inside myself.
Right.
It's not being always imposed on me.
presentation has been brought to you by Gilded Serpent.